Alright, so here's the superfloor from the top of the main level of the house, and you can see along the edges the 4-inch lip works perfectly to hold the panels in place. And along the walls that don't have the 4-inch, we have the styrofoam, which we actually have to remove because the level of the concrete is going to be equal to the height of this. So this is going to have to be cut down a little bit so that the concrete flows into there. But the problem that we have is areas like this where if the foam is missing, concrete's just going to pour down into the stud space. So we're going to have to seal that stud space from below so that when we pour the concrete in this section, it doesn't pour through there. So you can see here we have the 4-inch lip and it sits perfectly with no issues, but in an area like this, so had we just had Superfloor understood the construction that we're using, had us put this 4-inch lip all the way around the exterior of the home, this wall, and the exterior wall, not just the load-bearing ends, it would be much easier. So now we're dealing with that. You saw the video from down below. The paneling is very rigid. There's no movement in it from being braced from underneath. This is where it sits on one of the load-bearing walls. But you can see here's a gap. We're going to have to fill that gap, figure out how to fill that gap. We're going to have to figure out how to... So here you can see that the styrofoam doesn't come all the way out to meet the board. So we're going to have some kind of method to fill this, keep it from flowing out. I think we're just going to use a styrofoam. I mean, not a styrofoam, but a foam, like a expansion foam from underneath. But it has to be able to carry the weight of the concrete. And you can see this entire panel, there's a gap down the entire length of the panel. So make sure if you're using precast concrete walls that they come with a 4-inch lip around the entire level of the home.